What's up people? Today we're out here at Järva playing a C-tier event, flex start, so I have the privilege of playing with both my father and my little brother. Say hello. 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 We also have Björn down here, second time he's joining us here at Järva. And this is last tournament before the season actually starts. So this is kind of a prep round mentally to see where we're at and try to get into the groove of things. So follow along and let's try to start the season very well. Hello. Thank you. Please. A bit too far. Should be a putt though. We're off. Not the best position here, but still inside the circle and have a chance for a birdie start. That was lucky. I was so far left. Got caught by this over here. But it's in. Birdie start. We're happy. Let's get it going. Alright, we have the tee on hole 2, which is a 92 meter par 3. Basket straight over there. OB left, right and long of the basket. Going good. My most overstable good on a forehand flex. Just try to get it up there. Come back. A bit too wide. First forehand of the day though. Felt pretty weird. Should be an easy par save. Sit. Jättefint. Distance was good, but I got caught up in this. This is probably just a layup. Maybe a slight little Annie bid. I didn't get the Annie. Ja, that was bad. Snyggt Ville. Bra birdie. It's up par. It's up. Snyggt. Goal for today, keep the putter dry. Very wet grass. We don't like wet putters. Remember to get my merch on pug.se. Check out bouncebackdiscgolf.com to get towels, patches and pins. Code KKDG for 15% off. Head over to Rocket Discs. Use my personal code KevinK5 for 5% off. It's not much, but it's something. And you're helping me out, so win-win. Birdie boy has the tee. Crazy. Svea or Kaxata, I don't know. Let's go Svea. Glide, that's so short. That's not a good shot. Åh, så vackert. Han är proffs! Taught him everything I know. I'm outside, right? Hey. First jump out of the day. No commitment. What happened to keeping the putter dry? That's so good. Go in. Oof. He's a professional. I'm telling you. I'm going Riako X here. Don't have the best record with this disc on this hole, but today I'll commit. Yeah, should be parked, but I'm still a little bit too close to that tree. Last 2 times I hit the tree and went, one kicked in but one kicked out. Shouldn't be in play. My feet are already soaking wet. So this is gonna be an interesting round. -2 through 4, it's okay. Would have wanted that putt on the last hole though, but I didn't warm up my jump putt, so only have myself to blame. Right, hole 5, 130 meters down the hill. Basket in the opening down there, up the hill. Doesn't play as far as it is, but I'm still going fast disc to try to skip it up the hill and give myself an easy birdie look. Come back. Flipped a bit more than I thought. But it kind of scooted up the hill and it should be like a C1 edge putt. It's a chance, it's okay. Snyggt! Jättefin vinkel. Sitt. Det är bra. Celebrity shot.
100% fairway hit.
According to plan. Let's go. Wet disc. Am I outside? Just on the edge, but they're giving me the outside. Sit. Sit. I didn't want to miss slow again. Oh, how did I miss 2 seats, but both of those should have been gives. Keep the disc dry. I really need to make those. This one worked pretty well here last time. Cue the clip.
I will get there. Come on.
Come on.
Goes in.
No. That's a good drive though. So we're going for it again. Flip more. Too much hyzer. Sit. It's so bad. Decent lead. Really difficult line. -2 through 6. Not good. 6 should be a easy birdie. Well, let's get it going here. Still a lot of holes left. Alright, hole 7, 78 meters straight ahead. Throw a straight disc just over these bushes. That's what I'm doing with the Reko. Come back. Turn it over. I think there's a bit of a headwind. That's another tester putt. We need to make that to get things going. Come back. Great shot. Another C2 putt. Let's make this one. I'm tired of this. That's what we needed. Now we can start to play. Shout out Fredrik. Så ja! Alright, hole 8. Double mando. Pretty tricky. Just going with a straight to slightly understable slow disc towards the left side and let it drift into the gap. So I'm going with the same disc again. Important part here is to commit to the line. That's perfect. Sit, 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 sit. Yeah, perfect. Very good, very good. Me happy. Tap in. Let's go. Didn't have to make a putt. Hole 9 is a really difficult one, but cue the clip from last time. Push it. Push, 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 push.
Really good throw.
It was with this disc, so I'll try to do it again. Don't have the same helping wind though, but I could probably get it somewhat close up there. Way too inside. I was scared of throwing it into the tree on the right, which I did in the last tournament here. Threw it straight into that tree, kicked OB left. That was crazy. So that's a better result, but bad commitment. Oh, oh! No! That's crazy. Pretty tricky approach here. These branches on the right side are hanging out pretty low, so I can't go with a normal spin jump putt approach. So I think I'm having to go forehand in the left gap there. Try to scoot it up. Let's go with the Berg X. Well, that was perfect. Scary approach though. Could hit some limbs or a tree, roll down the hill, have a tester for par. Miss that one, go down the hill on the right side. Tricky green. Bra putt! Snyggt. Don't litter, kids. Don't litter. That's a good par save. We're on hole 10, which is a 117 meter par 3. This tournament is from the short tees, that's why we're down here. It's currently the green pin position, which is slightly right of the dead tree over the hill and like 10-15 meters past it. So just over the crest and fade down left and you should be parked. That's what I'm trying to do with the loops. A bit too much hyzer, so I'm probably gonna hit the tree. No, I missed it and went down the hill. And that's far from the basket. Exactly the same shot, but a little bit more flip, and it's perfect. Tiny margins here in this hole. Flip, 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 flip. Following his brother's footsteps. Yeah, so I fed it down here, and from here should just be a routine approach. It is quite uphill though, and I have a slow disc, so I could try to give it a slight bid. But I don't know, I'll be happy with a par from here. Good enough. I was actually slightly scared of the branches hanging down, that's why I threw it low. Ja!
Hade jag balans eller inte?
Ja, du är bakom disken oavsett. Bra Ville. Alright, we're here on top of the world at Järva. This is the short tee though, so not as much on top of the world, but still a really nice shot. And since it's the amateur tee, this is still a par 4. So 147 meters downhill, and I'm going for the eagle with the guld. Or maybe the albatross. And it's really rare to not have winds up here, and it's currently really still, so we need to take advantage. Come back. No, it flipped too much! How does it flip too much? It's a long look. I can't believe it flipped that much. That's crazy.
Det där är bra.
Alltså du är ju fan sjuk, Ville. Lägg av nu.
Riktigt snyggt alltså. Wow.
Nej, vad skojar du?
Ändå ganska enkel birdie.
Birdie, det är eagle. Det är en par 4 mannen.
Eagle.
Snyggt som fan.
Du är typ parkad.
Jag har ju sett fram emot att det är sommar. Då när vi är i Finland så kan jag spela med dig. Och så kan Fredrik och han spela.
Ja, men det är så.
Jag får spela själv.
Nej, jag spelar.
Vilken jävla kille.
Eagle.
I went a little bit too deep, so I can't even see the basket from here. But I'm gonna give it a run. Okay, it's right there. Those branches are in the way though. Nej! Sit! How do I hit this? How? Felt good out of my hand. It's still a tap-in birdie. But the guy behind the camera parked for the eagle. That was a crazy shot. Little brothers, man. So annoying. Great eagle. Let's go. But I have a tap-in birdie, so it's still okay. Annoying to lose the tee pad with a birdie though. Little brothers. Alright, so this guy, 1 tournament played. What's your PDGA rating?
739.
739. And you played your last round of disc golf how long ago?
A half a year, I think.
So you rested into form.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Easy eagles.
Easy eagle.
Alright, hole 12, short tee, OB everywhere, 96 meters up the hill, going good. Way too low. Skip up there. Had the line, but not the height. Unfortunate. Good bid. It's these nuts. This should be a layup, but I want to give it a run. I'll give it a high stalling bid. That was not a bid. I meant it was a layup. It was a layup, 100%. No questions asked.
Det är bra.
Bra layup. Hole 13, 137 meter par 3. Basket through the gap over here and OB left and right the entire way. Probably not a birdie hole, but welcome back to the bag, the Grym. Great shot, but still not even close to the basket. I'm actually inside C2 here, so I have a birdie look, and I have to go for it, right? I was kind of scared for the right-left tailwind. Didn't want to push too far, so kind of timid. Happy though to get it this far up there. Pretty decent drive. I feel like I'm not keeping my promise of keeping the putter dry. But I've had a lot of long approaches, so makes sense. Den var ganska hög, Ville. Easy birdie. Alright, really weird hole here, hole 14. The basket is over there and there's a mando in the woods that you have to go right of. Before it was a par 3, so I don't really know. Weird pin position though, but I think I'm going for the eagle with a cut roller. Well, maybe not. The grass is wet. No, let's go for easy bird. That should be a really easy birdie. It's really difficult to push it that far left. You really have to have that helping right to left headwind that like pushes it back. Easy birdie. Let's go.
Thank you.
Domaren.
Referee.
Alright, long little eagle bid here. I can see the basket this time though, so almost easier than the last one. What was that?
The dad layup.
Yeah, last time I was here, I threw it too low, or I putted it too low, so I hit those branches, and I was scared of doing the same thing. So I was like, keep it high, but then I put it high with no sub, so it's still a tap-in birdie, because apparently this is a par 4 now. It's a tournament. Take it easy. Cut. -2. This guy is playing amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
Den är jättefin.
Perfect.
Snyggt.
Här ligger du bra där.
120 meters heiser. Easy. Alright, hole 15, par 4, 186 meters. You can see the basket through the woods there on the left side. There's a couple of guys putting. OB left and right the entire way, and the right side kind of coming in like 110, 15 up in the fairway and making the OB even tighter. But I'm going gold on a slight hyzer out towards the right side, finish into the fairway and just a hyzer from there. So it's a really safe shot, but from there you can always figure something out. Well, you can see the basket there. I don't know how to get there though. I'd rather go long than short, because if you go short, there's a lot of trees and limbs to get stuck in. But I don't want to go too wide either, because then the big trees on the right side there comes into play. I think I'll just go with a high spike hyzer and try to push it far with like the Grym again. I think that works. That's too tight. And that's going into the tree line. Way too tight. That was not good. The wind kind of took a hold of the disc and pushed it up and left instead of forwards. This was such a bad shot, but the ground over there is really uneven, so I'm just thinking about my foot placement, and I threw it way too high into the headwind. Yeah, nothing good about that. Sit. Hur lång är den? Bit too far. Wanted to give it a bit though. Slight little comebacker here, 6 meters maybe. It's in though. Hole 16, 94 meters up the hill, and I'm going Stig in the leftest gap. Try to turn it late over the fence. Just give myself a look for the birdie. Ah, way too low. Kind of a good line, but I threw it too low. That's not good. Kind of the same distance and bid as the last one. Sit. And equally as bad of a result. Kom igen nu Wille. Bra bid nu. Bra bid.
I wanted the birdie.
It's in. I feel pretty calm inside the circle right now, so that feels good. Alright, hole 17, second to last hole. Someone drew in the sign, so I don't know, 120 I think. 120 meter par 4, but it's straight up the hill, so the basket is, you have kind of a little bush up there, then you want to go slightly left and forward still. From the amateur tee, if you have a really big arm, you could probably go for it with a big hyzer, but that's not me. So I'm just going straight up the middle with a guld, try to set up an easy birdie here. Fan, jag får kalla om handen. Come back. My hand is so cold I grip locked it. Sit right there. Sit. Sit. Hopefully it's sat, I don't know. My hand is starting to get really cold. The release comes out like slow. Don't like it. Sit.
Ja, jättefint.
Perfect shot.
Perfect. Bra.
Snyggt Ville! Alltså jävla king alltså! Exakt! -7 I think. And this guy's at -2. We're here at the last hole, hole 18. 82 meters down the hill, pushing hyzer, and you can see the basket through the woods here on the left side. And they kind of opened up the gap because there's one big tree in the fairway that's in the way for the hyzer coming down. But they kind of trimmed out the branches so you have a bigger gap now. So I'm going Reko X. Just keep it out wide and push left the entire way. That's a bit inside.
Kom igenom ganska mycket då.
But it kind of worked its way through. I don't know why, but every time I throw Reko X on hyzer, it goes too far left. But when I throw it flat, it goes straight. So it's like really overstable when on a hyzer, but otherwise just straight to fade. Need to learn my disc. Show me the way, little brother. Teach me how to dougie, or birdie, I guess. Woo! Great bid.
I wanted that.
Yeah, still -2, you're playing so good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Sorry.
These branches are kind of in the way, but I want to finish strong with a C2 putt here, so still gonna give it a run. The branches were in the way. Sit. That was really bad. Give it a chance though. Alright, slide tester here for the par and for a bogey-free -7, which could be 1,000 rated, but I don't know yet. Let's go. I checked Xing, and right now it says that it's a 1001 rated round, so could be, but I don't know. We'll see when we're done. Let's go! Finishing with a birdie. Woohoo! And this guy to finish at -2. Kom igen Ville, kom igen! Woohoo! -2 should be 955 rated or something like that, and he's currently 739. 210 ratings higher than his previous PDGA round. That's how you rest into form. Right, the round is over, and I won my division with 2 strokes. You can see the scores right here, and this guy won his division. You can see the scores right here. But the craziest thing today, this guy tied for first in his division with a 953 rated round. 215 something points better than your last round.
Yeah.
Improvement.
Thank you.
That's sick.
953, that's almost what I average. That's crazy. Good boy. Good boy.
Thank you.
Proud of you. And I might have got my second 1,000+ rated round, so I'm happy. But final thoughts for the round. I feel kind of confident inside the circle. Some C2 putts I need to practice, because that's usually where I gain strokes, but today only got 1. Should have got a couple more. Bogey free, so even though I played kind of aggressive, I still stayed on the safe side the entire round, so happy with that. That's the biggest thing we take with us from this round. But yeah, -7, 1,000 rated, it's a good day. But if you enjoy this kind of content, remember to like, subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.